Coming up, we're taking a look at some entry-level DSLR cameras. Hi, I'm Liz from B&H. We're currently in the Pro Photo department at our New York City Superstore, where we have a dazzling assortment of cameras for the holidays. Today, we're going to talk with Alan, who will tell us about some of the more popular entry-level DSLRs we carry. So let's connect to the B&H studio to see what he has to say. Hi, Alan. Can you get us up to speed on these DSLRs?
I'd be happy to, Liz. First things first, don't be fooled by the term entry-level, because these cameras contain features such as high-def video and continuous high-speed burst rates that until recently can only be found on far costlier pro-level DSLRs. And yes, they are as easy to use as the point-and-shoot cameras that most folks are already familiar with. These DSLRs offer you the ability to go beyond the automatic mode and offer features that allow you to grow as a photographer.
That's great to hear. So tell us about the first camera on your list.
The first camera I'd like to talk about is a Nikon D3100. Which features a 14.2 megapixel CMOS sensor for capturing JPEGs or RAW files for more advanced users. The D3100 can also capture 1080p HD video with sound and is among the first DSLRs that can autofocus in video mode. In addition to the D3100's viewfinder, the camera features a 3-inch LCD with live view, which allows you to view 100% of the total image area when composing and editing stills and video. Other pro features found on the Nikon D3100 include fast, accurate focusing, burst rates up to 3 frames per second, ISO sensitivity up to 12,800 for sharp, low-light shooting, and a built-in HDMI port for playing back stills and video on your HD TV. You can purchase the Nikon D3100 as a body-only or with an image-stabilized 18 to 55mm lens. The D3100 is also available as a 2 or 3 lens kit, and is also compatible with dozens of Nikon optics from extreme wide angle to extreme telephoto.
Sounds like another great camera from Nikon. What's up next?
The next camera I'd like to discuss is Canon's EOS Rebel T2i, which features an 18 megapixel CMOS sensor, a high-res 3-inch LCD containing over 1 million dots, ISO sensitivity up to 12,800, a lengthy list of image-enhancing picture styles, and the ability to capture up to 3.7 frames per second. For stills, the Rebel T2i captures JPEGs as well as RAW. For those interested in video, Canon's T2i captures high-def 1080p video with mono sound and has a jack for plugging in an optional stereo mic. The Canon EOS Rebel T2i is available in a number of configurations, including body-only or with an 18 to 55mm image-stabilized lens. You can also purchase the T2i with a longer 18 to 135mm image-stabilized lens, or you can choose between 2 multi-lens kits. And of course, the Canon T2i is fully compatible with all of Canon's EF and EFS series optics.
Terrific, Alan. Looks like your next camera is a Pentax, am I right?
You sure are, Liz. This is the Pentax KR, and it features a 12.4 megapixel CMOS sensor that captures stills as JPEG and/or RAW files, as well as 720p HD video. Other features include a 921,000 dot 3-inch LCD and built-in shake reduction, which works with all Pentax K-mount lenses. The KR also features HDR imaging for extended highlight and shadow detail and continuous burst rates up to 6 frames per second. The KR comes in multiple configurations. It's available as a body-only, or the choice of a fixed 35mm lens or an 18 to 55mm zoom. Also, there are 2 dual lens kits available. And for those of you who want to go beyond basic black, the Pentax KR is also available in red and white.
A versatile and stylish camera. Nice. There's one more camera you'd like to talk about. Which one is it?
This camera is the Sony A33, which features a 14.2 megapixel CMOS sensor, JPEG and/or RAW still capture, and 1080/60i AVC HD video, and a swivel-based 921,000 dot 3-inch LCD. More importantly, the A33 features several unique features you won't find in any other DSLR. Unusual for cameras in this class, the Sony A33 has a pellicle mirror that, unlike mirrors in traditional DSLRs, doesn't lift up out of the way when you press the shutter. Instead, the mirror in the A33 is translucent, which allows the camera to continuously autofocus during video mode and shoot up to 7 stills per second. The pellicle mirror also eliminates mirror-related vibrations common to DSLRs. In a related break from tradition, the The Sony Alpha A33 employs a high-def $1.4 million electronic viewfinder. Other unique features found on the Alpha A33 include a 3D sweep panorama mode that stitches up to 65 images together in camera for bold, wide-field imagery, which is viewable in 3D when played back on compatible HD TVs. Another cool feature is the handheld twilight mode that all but eliminates the need for a tripod even under the dimmest of lighting conditions. The A33 is available as a body only or with an 18 to 55mm zoom lens. And like all Sony Alpha cameras, it's compatible with all Sony and Minolta autofocus lenses.
That 3D panorama sweep sounds like fun. So which one of these cameras would you recommend?
Well, if video capture with full-time autofocus is important, I would suggest the Nikon D3100 or Sony's Alpha A33. If you want the option to plug in a stereo mic, by all means go for the Canon Rebel T2i. And if high-speed burst rates, extended battery life, or a choice of colors is important, the Pentax KR is your camera. Be sure to check our website for availability and the most up-to-date pricing information.
Thanks, Alan. You've certainly given us some food for thought. If you wish to learn more about these and other fine DSLRs, please visit us online, give us a call, or stop by our New York City Superstore. I'm Liz with B&H, and thanks for watching.